And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever time zone you are in. Welcome to. Well, wait, welcome to? I guess welcome back to Control Walkthrough. I guess let's just get this out of the way. I can't say let's get started because I beat the main campaign. I see what my friend. I see what my friend means about the ending kind of being a letdown. I wasn't disappointed with the real ending. In fact, I kind of wish that Control ended with the fake out ending, where basically the credits just get all just messed up because the hiss has corrupted Jesse. I think that would have been a great cliffhanger into Control 2 because we're gonna get a sequel. The way they left it, we're gonna get a sequel because of all the DLC. I just feel like we're gonna get Control 2 because of how popular this game was, and it was pretty popular. I already know what I'm going to give it out of 10 now that I finished the main campaign, but I'm not going to give it yet because I want to do all my verdicts for the Foundation and the AWE DLC or Alan Wake collaboration. I know I want to get the main campaign in itself, by itself, but we'll wait. We'll wait on that. Kind of like Doom Eternal, I don't want to kind of give my verdict until I finish all the content, including the main campaign, which I did, but that's besides the point. That'll be for that video. I did particularly I love the moment. Ashtray Maze, especially with Take Control. I downloaded that song on Spotify that same day because I really love that song. It fit so well, and I kind of wish it played past Ashtray Maze. It was such a great licensed song, and I wish they got to use it when she's in that kind of time loop from being corrupted by the hiss. I think that was a really cool moment. That fake out ending, I think they should have ended it there, and it would have been a great cliffhanger ending. But no, they kind of gave us a happy-ish ending. Well, they gave us a happy ending, which is not bad. I don't know. I just think that was a little too neat, and I think it should have ended on a cliffhanger. Maybe that's why they gave us the DLC, or it just felt like it's sequel bait. Sequel bait. That's how it ended. It's a minor complaint, but it's nothing that I'm gonna dock the game for. I think it's still a fantastic game overall. I just think they wrapped it up in a very neat way that what was happening in the entire game. And I also kind of agree with my friend there that there's not really a final boss. It's you you just fight waves of hiss again, which you've been doing for a good. It took me 2 years to beat this game because there was other games that came out, so it took me 2 years to beat the main campaign. That says a lot. It's not because I was bad at the game, it was because I was taking my time and I kind of forgot that about the game. But now that my laser focus is on this game, finishing this game in Horizon Zero Dawn, now I can actually focus on this. Alright, so really, what's left over is... Ah, okay, yeah. Let's go talk to the board then. Because that's a DLC, and I kind of want to finish it out. Because I started the Alan Wake one, and I think you just need to beat Hartman. Once you beat Hartman, then you're done. That's pretty much it. And the jukebox hero. There's not really much more I need to do.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah, with the poster. I think she already said that. Anyway, let's read. Ah! Director Faden photograph. She just said it like Spider-Man. My name is Jesse Faden, and I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Yeah, it just felt a little too neat and just kind of like, oh, we resolved the issue. And they kind of left us on that. If it wasn't for the DLC, yeah, people are gonna either hate or love the ending. I think it was just wrapped up to for as bizarre and how meta and how outlandish this game can get. I felt like maybe a outlandish or crazy bonkers indie would have been fitting for it, but I did appreciate the fake out ending. I love the whole time loop where she's doing menial tasks, trying to break control. I think that was pretty fantastic. I love that sequence and the ashtray maze. The game knows how to deliver on great set pieces, action set pieces. Okay. Okay. Most of it's redacted, and you'd think her being the director, she would be able to see all that. Oh. Oh, right. I also enjoyed Dr. Darling's Dynamite. Funny. That was so... It just feels like what Remedy would do, and it's funny. Man. Neat. I do enjoy these sequences. Collecting intel, which I can do in between streaming, but I don't think I will show you guys. No, I don't think I will. Gosh, I love that movie. If you guys get that reference.
Not much, but that was it.
Do I want her in the director outfit or the Battlestar Galactica? We'll try that. Do I want to look all the outfits for her? Kinda do. Alright, This map is terrible, though. We'll get to that verdict on that. Alright, so let's check out the Foundation.
Any luck finding the armory?
None. Looks like it got shifted.
I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
Alright, more dialogue choices!
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it.
Yeah!
Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink. Well, I'm honored to serve, ma'am. I mean, fuck, shit. Faden. Sorry.
He'll get it one day.
You'll get it one day.
So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Like I said, it just feels like sequel bait after you just... The ending at least is so open-ended, but not in a very satisfying way. It's kind of sad. It's not in a very satisfying way. I'm just saying.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
Well, thank Christ for that.
Yeah, that's probably a good countermeasure.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
What's
Did you ask
something?
where she was going?
Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself, if that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
Yeah, that's pretty vague. Where is she?
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Seriously, where is she? I didn't think about that. Is there anybody else I need to talk to besides Arish and, Hope?
Shut it down. No problem. It's a huge victory. Huge.
Yep.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come.
Alright, let's go talk to Pope.
Who moved my waveform with his recording? Sorry, ma'am. Darling asked for additional materials to be stored for future instruction. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again.
Wow, Pope. Rude.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Ow.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's...
Pretty forward.
I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
Perfect
You'll
reaction.
do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
That's
I love
true.
it, Jesse, really. Thank you.
She deserves it, yeah. I mean, after being Darley's lackey and, you know, Darley and Trudge kind of causing this mess in the first place, she's a good replacement. Plus, we really don't... Not Dr. Rude. Heck no.
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful.
Yes.
You were right to shut it down.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember?
What?
I'm still thrilled. Nothing's
Oh.
changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were.
Well,
We won't ever be like them.
that's not true. You can't really say that. I mean, you're gonna have to make some moral choices. Moral, ambiguous choices. That's a little foreshadowing. Jessie could be the thing that she hates. This actually has a lot of potential of what they can address in the sequel. Now that she's a director, that'll be interesting in the sequel. I mean, come on, sequel bait. Sequel bait!
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me? It's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Stop reading my thoughts!
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Sequel. That's another reason. I mean, Dylan's in a coma now because of what Jesse... She cleansed him. Or, sedated him. But he's still corrupted by the hiss. So... that could be another sequel. That's a plot kind of left unresolved.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
Yeah.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Yes, head of research. Head of research.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Thank you.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Thank you. And Emily, Post all my calls. Hold all my calls. I'm only available 8 to 5. Do not want to talk to people. Hotline chamber. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I could talk to the board. I didn't think they were serious. Oh, okay, outfits. Oh, we got new outfits. Oh, wait. No, that's the director's outfit I'm wearing. Candidate P7. Oh, right. Okay. Office assistant. So you guys were cruel that you made me do that. I like her astral dive suit, though. The generous assistant, but no. Hmm? Oh, wrong one. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah. It's boss. Gotta go to the hotline chamber. Alright, now to fully level this up. Sweetness. That's gonna be cool to do. That's gonna be a cool thing to do. I want to unlock all the abilities. I'm not gonna reset all the abilities because I don't want to do that.
There's no way this happened by accident. I'm telling you. The board arranged this
No, I think I came up the stairs. Yeah, I came up this way. Then I went this way. I mean, the hiss are still around. Just we got them. We finally got them. I mean, they're still around, and I imagine there's still DLC stuff we need to do, which we're doing. That's so crazy.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
I mean, yeah, I hear you too. I mean, they kidnapped your brother, kept him... I mean, there's nothing more we can say on that. Okay.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Yeah, I mean, Alan Wake, the list goes on for any Remedy game. Max Payne? That would be crazy. Okay.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Looks that way. Hiya! Alright. Now we need to go to the restricted area. Which seems to be right near there. That's interesting. Oh, wow. I already discovered it. Wow, that's convenient. That makes the trip so much shorter. I wonder how many ability points I'll unlock. Because I want to fully upgrade the shield powers. I want to definitely upgrade my health and my melee. I want to get max level. I love going max level if I can.
Quiet. Transdimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
Yes. Yes, it does. Maybe the door is further down. It's definitely not the door. I feel like instant death right there. Alright, the Bureau alerts. Well, the combat's fun, so that makes up for it. It's just repetitive. And none of it's okay.
So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Well, doors are meant to be open, Director Faden. Ha 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 ha! Alright, brief break. And we're back. What shot I got? I got a little time. Let's do it. What's gonna happen? So is this gonna be as trippy as the parallel universe, or is this just gonna be like DLC? I feel like this is where we're gonna find out what happened to Marshall, because the AWE is out of the way, clearly. Whoa!
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Well, we have a little bit time for sightseeing, Jesse. This is different. Have we been in a cave environment in Control?
No one's been down here in a while.
You think? More of this red sand again. Ooh, we can use the... What are these? Fissures? Fissures? I think that's what they're called. No. Did that arm just move? Yes, it did.
crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
You know, being a scientist and all that. You know, without the DLC, I wouldn't be max level. I just realized that. Well, no, doing the bureau alerts and countermeasures and all that would give me ability points, but...
The Foundation. Bottom of the... I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the Hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Well, you seem to have a personal attachment to this place, Marshall.
Nope, this house. Stop the Hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless... she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Very much. That's what I thought. Or she's been corrupted by the Hiss. That just seems more like a likelihood. Darling feels like he's dead because his consciousness is in the hotline. Trench is dead because we see him in the hotline. So, her theory, that makes a whole lot of sense. Nice try, though. This is kind of a very big area. Did the music just change? I felt like the music changed. That was odd. Well, they say, don't go into the light. Well, obviously. Bring it on! Come on, just drop down already. Oh, nice kick! Sorry. Have to euthanize you now. Alright, here's our first one. Seemed like something imported here, but oh well. I guess I'm not going that way. Boy. Without levitation, I would not be able to make headway Or flying. Wait, was there something over there? Something down here? Nope, just F. Feel like something leads somewhere. Or maybe it was that door I passed earlier. Okay, well, let's go. I feel like you're a new enemy. I feel like you're a new enemy. Oh, teleportation! Yeah, you guys are definitely new! Ah! Ah! Back off!
We're using pickaxes now.
So they can teleport and they have pickaxes. That's effective. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense now. They were unique types of enemies. I see. Somebody wasn't happy doing all this crap. I feel like this is going to be short and this is going to be possibly a boss battle. But I think I'm still going to enjoy it, but maybe not as much as the main campaign. Oh. That's new. Toxic geysers. Freaking sucks. Good thing I can levitate. Feel like I have to go that way. Or I could just fly. Well, it's easy to dodge when I can fly, teleport, dash. Feel like that's going to be important when we get to a boss fight. Well, let's go over here then. More dead end. Unless this is leading some... No, it doesn't look like it. Well, there's something over there. I think so. I don't think I can make it. It just seems pretty far. It's not a big deal. I pretty much got a lot of collectibles than I should. So maybe there's something over here. That's not good. Something feels off. What happens if I do this? Okay. I'm a little freaked out from this.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau.
That you're now the director of, so now this is your problem. I think this is a good way to stop this. There'll probably be more Control videos coming up later today just to finish it out. Anyway, take a break and all that.